Hello and welcome to the Deep Dive. It's wonderful to have you with us today. This is brought to you by Learn English Lab.
Great to be here.
And today we're doing something a bit special. It's essentially an English listening practice session.
That's right.
And our topic, well, it's a really fascinating exploration of 35 C1 level vocabulary on relationships.
A really rich area.
Absolutely. So if you're looking to, elevate your English, maybe express the whole complex tapestry of human connection with a bit more sophistication, more nuance, then you are definitely in the right place.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so our mission today is pretty clear. We want to equip you with like an arsenal of advanced vocabulary, words that will let you describe the depth, the dynamics, just the sheer diversity of human connections with some real flair.
Yeah, moving beyond the basics.
Exactly. We're talking about words that let you articulate those aha moments when you understand relationships, not just, define them simply.
That's a great way to put it. And what's particularly insightful here, I think, is that reaching C1 proficiency, well, it isn't just about knowing more words. It's fundamentally about seeing the subtle differences between them, and using them with the right precision.
Makes sense.
Because relationships, they're so foundational to our lives, aren't they? And having the right linguistic tools, it lets us not just describe them, but actually understand them better, convey their significance.
Whether that's in like a formal essay or
just a casual conversation.
Yeah.
Or even telling a compelling story. These words give you that depth.
I completely agree. So this deep dive is really for anyone who's keen on expanding their interpersonal lexicon. Maybe you're prepping for advanced English exams.
Could be.
Or maybe you just love discovering language.
That joy of discovery, yeah.
So let's build those bonds through words. Let's dive in, right? Let's kick things off with a really fundamental action. Yeah. A verb describing the very start of a connection. To bond.
To bond, yes.
At its core, it just means developing a relationship, often, through shared experiences. It's that initial coming together.
It's a powerful term, to bond, because it captures not just starting something, but also making it stronger. It implies an active process, right? Forging ties that go beyond just a casual meeting. It's more significant. Think of synonyms like to connect, to form ties, even to unite.
There's an investment there.
Exactly, a mutual investment.
I've often wondered, what really helps people bond? Our examples illustrate this pretty well, I think. Like team building exercises, especially ones with shared challenges. They can genuinely help new employees bond.
Yeah, that shared struggle.
Right. They're not just colleagues anymore. They're people who've, navigated something together. It fosters that group cohesion.
It really does. That shared objective or even shared difficulty, it's a potent force, and it's not just work.
Definitely not.
Imagine siblings traveling together. Away from home, maybe they bond in ways they never could otherwise.
New experiences, relying on each other.
Exactly. It can drive real emotional growth, change the relationship, and volunteering too. It offers a similar path. You bond with like-minded people over a common cause.
Building community that way.
Right. Enabling that mutual understanding. It's often that shared experience or shared vulnerability that really deepens the connection.
Okay, so building on that idea of active support, sometimes the bonds we form aren't just casual. They're about mutual help, especially when facing something together.
Leading us nicely into
ally, yeah. Someone who acts as a supporter, a confederate, a collaborator. Not just a friendly face, but someone who helps or stands with you.
a fascinating distinction there. An ally really implies a strategic partnership, often in a context of challenge or advocacy, maybe even conflict.
So it's deeper than just being friends.
I think so, because it often involves taking a stance or contributing actively to a shared goal, which raises a key question. What really separates an ally from, say, an acquaintance or even a casual friend?
It's that active support.
It's that active, often strategic support. Usually involves some commitment, maybe even some risk.
You've hit on something crucial there. It's about taking a position. Our material shows this really well.
How so?
Well, imagine finding an unexpected ally in a rival during a debate. Suddenly, they agree on a crucial point.
Ah, yes. That temporary intellectual partnership. It transcends the usual competition, shows shared principles matter more sometimes.
Exactly. And in a more sustained way, think about environmental activists. They often seek allies among politicians, right?
Yes, to push for greener policies. Here, the ally isn't just supportive, they're strategically positioned to make change happen.
Underscoring the need for those support networks.
Absolutely. And in crises too. Neighbors become allies, pooling resources, helping each other out.
Community solidarity in action.
It really is. Shared adversity forging powerful bonds. So an ally is someone you can rely on when it counts. Rooted in shared goals or values, maybe more than just affection. They give you that backup.
Moving along that spectrum of connection, we get to acquaintance. This is someone you know, but definitely not a close friend. Maybe contact or associate. That outer ring of your social circle.
This word is really crucial, I think, for differentiating the tiers in our social lives.
Right.
An acquaintance. Interactions are generally more superficial, yeah. Lacking that personal sharing, the vulnerability you see in close friendship.
It's that basic level of knowing someone.
Often limited to certain contexts, like work or a hobby group. You know them there, but maybe not much beyond that. We all have lots of them.
True. And the examples make it clear, like you might bump into an old acquaintance from university at a conference.
Yeah, pleasant chat. How have you been?
But it doesn't usually go deep. It just reinforces that past connection. It doesn't necessarily deepen it.
And that's perfectly fine. It's functional. Social media has really changed these too, hasn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, distant acquaintances can become sort of daily observers of our lives. You get this passive familiarity.
You see snippets, but there's no real back and forth.
Exactly. No intimate exchange. And sometimes we cultivate these connections intentionally, right? Inviting acquaintances to a party to expand your network.
Broadening the circle, but maybe not the depth.
Precisely. The word's significance is in how it helps us draw those boundaries, manage the different levels of connection we have. It's efficient, you know.
Right. Okay, now let's explore a really interesting trio: buddy, pal, and companion.
Yes. These overlap but have lovely nuances.
They all point to a close friend, but the subtle differences. That's where the C1 level really comes in. Let's start with buddy.
Okay.
A buddy often suggests a close friend you share activities with, like chum or comrade. There's a sense of shared doing.
That's a perfect way to put it. A buddy is often someone you engage in shared endeavors with. Think of a workout buddy.
Yeah, who motivates you?
Exactly. The bond is forged, strengthened through that mutual effort, those shared goals. It's very activity-based. Encouragement, participation.
And the material gives a great example of how lasting this can be. Childhood buddies reuniting after decades.
Yeah. Picking up right where they left off.
Reminiscing about shared adventures. Captures those long-term, activity-driven bonds. And even in intense places, like the Army.
Soldiers become buddies for life, forged through shared hardship. Profound loyalty comes from relying on each other.
Okay, so moving to pal, another term for close friend.
Yeah.
But this one feels maybe more casual, comfortable.
Yes, pal has a sense of comfortable familiarity. It's someone you feel totally at ease with. Your trusted circle. You can be yourself.
No pretense needed.
Right. Like you might call a pal for advice when things are tough. Highlights that supportive role in everyday challenges. A listening ear, a safe space. It's warm, less formal.
And definitely there for the good times too. The examples show this. Two pals spending weekends fishing.
Yeah, leisurely companionship. Shared hobbies, relaxed enjoyment, no pressure.
Or old pals from the neighborhood having a barbecue. That community familiarity, shared history.
Rooted in shared place and time. Very comfortable.
Okay, third one, companion. This refers to a person or even an animal you travel with or spend a lot of time with.
Shared presence.
Like partner, associate, or sidekick.
The essence of a companion is shared time and presence. Often implies reliability, a steady, comforting influence. And it beautifully extends to animals, doesn't it?
A faithful dog being the perfect companion on walks.
Emphasizing that consistent presence, unwavering loyalty. A deep connection built on shared moments.
It's definitely about mutual comfort, like elderly companions sharing stories in a retirement home, finding solace together.
Exactly, recounting lives lived. But it can also be more practical, right?
Like seeking a travel companion for a backpacking trip.
Yes, a temporary alliance for shared adventure. Mutual experience, support in new places.
Okay, so the nuances here are key for C1.
Incredibly valuable. To sum up, buddy often implies active shared pursuits, doing things together.
Right.
Pal suggests comfortable, informal closeness, ease, and familiarity. And companion emphasizes shared time or journey, maybe less intense emotionally than close friend, focusing more on presence, reliability. Using these precisely really elevates your expression.
Allows for a more accurate picture. Got it. Moving to a term often heard in youth culture, very vibrant, best friend forever, or BFF.
DFF, yes.
Denote someone's best friend. Used a lot by young people, especially online or texting.
It might sound informal, but it captures a really intense, often declared bond of youth friendship.
A declaration.
A powerful sentimental commitment, an intent for something unchanging. But what's fascinating is how the forever part, well, it can evolve as people grow up.
That's a really interesting point. Like, you can imagine two teens declaring each other best friends forever after surviving high school.
Forged through those intense shared experiences, that pact-like quality.
Or the bracelet engraved, best friend forever, a symbol of that commitment.
A tangible token of that promise.
Yep.
Absolutely. And yet, the source material also mentions the realism, doesn't it?
How they drift apart.
Exactly. Online forums full of stories about best friends forever drifting apart over time. It shows how relationships evolve naturally. Even the strongest bonds need ongoing effort, adapting.
Adds a layer of depth to that initial declaration. Okay, here's a more contemporary one. Bromance.
Yes. Bromance.
Describes a very friendly, affectionate, but strictly non-sexual relationship between two men. Maybe male friendship or platonic camaraderie.
This word perfectly shows how language adapts, doesn't it? To describe social phenomena, changing understandings.
How so?
A bromance acknowledges deep emotional intimacy between men. It challenges those traditional, often limiting gender assumptions about male friendships lacking depth.
Right. Challenges the stereotype.
It affirms intense platonic bonds, rich in support, understanding, shared experience, without any romance involved.
That's a great point about challenging norms. The material gives good examples, like a bromance starting on the basketball court.
Shared activities again, mutual interests fostering closeness, competitive but supportive.
And movies often depict bromances with humor, but also real emotional depth, reflecting how media sees these friendships now.
It shows a cultural shift, and it highlights something essential about connection. The capacity for deep, supportive, emotionally rich bonds that are purely platonic.
A really valuable addition to C1 vocabulary.
Allows for a more accurate picture of diverse relationships, challenges those old ideas of male emotion, makes our understanding richer.
Okay, final term for this section, another culturally specific one. Homeboy.
Homeboy.
A close friend or companion from your neighborhood or hometown, often sharing a similar background. You might hear homie or neighborhood buddy.
This term carries a really strong sense of shared roots, collective identity, almost like local kinship.
Yeah, like you get each other without having to explain.
Exactly. A homeboy is someone from your immediate community. You have history, a shared understanding, often tied to a specific place, a specific culture, built on shared experience, common background, often from childhood.
That shared history feels key, like shouting out to a homeboy at a concert.
Yeah, it's casual, but it speaks volumes. Shared history, inside jokes, a deep connection forged over years.
Or homeboys from the block forming a rap group. Creative collaboration coming right out of their community, emphasizing loyalty.
Precisely. The material notes loyalty to homeboys often defines aspects of street culture, highlighting community values, strong bonds from shared upbringing, mutual protection. It encapsulates that deep, community-centric friendship. Unwavering support within that local context, deep trust from shared origins.
All right, let's shift gears now into the fascinating, sometimes complex world of family dynamics, starting with co-parent.
Very relevant term today.
Describe someone who shares the responsibilities of raising a child, often after a romance ends. Maybe joint guardian or parenting partner.
Co-parent really reflects the changing landscape of modern families, especially post-separation cooperation.
Right.
It emphasizes a shared commitment, often legal too, to the child's well-being, even if the adult relationship is over, which raises a big question. How does this work effectively for the child's development?
It must take effort.
Huge effort. It underscores the need for a stable, unified front for the child, despite the adult's personal history.
That's critical. Our examples show divorced couples often becoming effective co-parents. For the children's sake.
Choosing cooperation over conflict.
Yeah. Focusing on that cooperation. They might attend school events together, sit side by side supporting their son, showing unified involvement, presenting that consistent parental presence.
It's a remarkable act, prioritizing the child above adult feelings. And it gets even more complex with blended families, right?
How so?
Modern families often include co-parents from blended households, step-parents acting in a co-parenting role, for instance.
Reflecting diverse structures.
And the adaptability needed today. The word highlights a functional partnership, not necessarily romantic. Shared responsibility, communication, a profoundly child-centric approach. It requires maturity.
Okay, moving into direct lineage. We have half-brother and half-sister.
Siblings sharing only one biological parent. Half-sib is the short version.
Acknowledging a specific branch on the family tree.
These terms are essential for accurately describing complex family trees. Blended families. They acknowledge a biological reality, which can really shape family dynamics, sometimes with surprising discoveries.
That blend of shared and distinct heritage is interesting.
Creates unique bonds, different from full siblings, but just as valid.
Let's take half-brother first. Imagine discovering a half-brother through a DNA test.
Wow, yes. Modern revelations completely reshaping family history.
Or half-brothers bonding over stories of their common father, emphasizing that partial shared heritage as a foundation for their relationship, finding common ground.
And you see this in real life. Family reunions often include half-brothers from different marriages, showing how blended families integrate these relationships, requires acceptance all around.
The term helps categorize these specific connections.
Gives them clarity, acknowledges their unique place.
Similarly, with half-sister. Maybe a half-sister visits from another country for holidays.
Showcasing geographical separation but enduring emotional ties.
Yet often, they're treated just like a full sibling, aren't they? Highlighting how emotional bonds can transcend genetics, form incredibly strong attachment.
Absolutely. But the material also mentions the practical side.
Inheritance disputes.
Regrettably, yes. Disputes can arise between half-sisters after a parent's death, touching on legal issues that can complicate things.
So these words help navigate the biological, emotional, and legal realities.
Gives us the specific tools for often delicate situations. It's descriptive, but hints at a deeper story.
Right. Now, heir, vital for understanding societal and family structures.
Definitely.
Someone with the legal right to inherit property, money, or a title. Inheritor, successor, beneficiary are synonyms.
An heir is more than just a recipient, though. They're a designated successor, a concept rooted in history, in legal systems everywhere, which makes you think, how does the idea of an heir-shaped society, family expectations, about legacy, responsibility?
It carries weight.
Huge weight. Often not just material wealth, but expectation, tradition, continuing the family line.
That's profound, like a prince as the rightful heir to the throne.
The classic example. Succession is paramount, not just for property, but a whole nation.
Or, more commonly, someone naming their nephew as heir in their will.
Estate planning decisions. Deliberate transmission of assets, legacy, often imbued with personal meaning, trust.
But it can cause conflict, too.
Regrettably, yes. Disputes among heirs can significantly delay estate settlements. Shows the family conflicts that can arise over assets, especially if things aren't clear.
So the word heir carries privilege, responsibility.
And often complex legal and emotional issues. It speaks volumes about family history, wealth, power.
Closely related. Next of kin.
Crucial in legal and emergency situations.
One's closest living relative or relatives. Nearest relative, immediate family.
It's a legally significant designation. Defines who has primary legal authority and responsibility in critical moments, especially in emergencies.
When someone can't make decisions for themselves.
Exactly. Its importance is the clarity it provides. Who to contact, who's responsible when someone is most vulnerable.
That's a heavy responsibility, like hospitals contacting next of kin in medical emergencies.
Emphasizing their legal role in healthcare decisions. Or, as next of kin, someone making difficult decisions about a funeral.
Responsibilities in bereavement, end-of-life arrangements, essential duties.
Indeed. Military personnel, for example, have to list their next of kin for notification. Ensuring immediate family is informed if something critical happens.
It defines that immediate family link for official purposes.
Clear lines of responsibility in vulnerable times. A formal recognition of the deepest family bond for practical matters.
Here's a poignant one. Orphan.
Ah, yes. Evokes immediate empathy.
Refers to a child whose parents have died. A parentless child or ward. Describes profound vulnerability.
Orphan truly highlights that tragic absence of primary caregivers, and it brings into focus the societal response needed. Support systems like foster care, humanitarian aid. It's a call for collective responsibility.
Very true. Our source shows an orphan finding solace, a new start in a supportive foster family.
Highlighting the vital role of adoption and care systems, offering a new chance.
Or, heartbreakingly, charities aiding orphans in war-torn regions, focusing on humanitarian efforts for the most vulnerable. addressing basic needs.
A call for profound compassion. And interestingly, literature often portrays orphans as resilient heroes, doesn't it?
Like Harry Potter or Oliver Twist.
Exactly. Exploring tropes where adversity fosters incredible strength, independence, determination, their orphan status becomes a catalyst for their journey, overcoming huge challenges.
So the word carries both the gravity of loss
And the potential for incredible resilience, self-discovery.
looking back through time now, descendant,
Connecting us to the past.
someone who shares blood with a specific person who lived many years ago, tracing your family line, offspring or progeny or similar.
This term powerfully connects individuals to their ancestral past, forms that vital link in the chain of lineage. It's about tracing origins, understanding your place in history.
Finding your roots.
And what's fascinating now is our increasing ability to trace these connections. Through genealogy tech, uncovering lost stories, creating a sense of deep personal history.
I think many people feel that pull, like descendants of immigrants celebrating their cultural roots.
A powerful connection to heritage, migration stories that define identity, often across generations.
Or a museum tracing an artist's descendants for an exhibit. Historical research to understand influence, legacy,
How talent might manifest down the line. It's a living bridge to the past, defining the present.
and in royal families.
Royal descendants often maintain ancient traditions, emphasizing lineage continuity, the weight of history, ceremonial importance.
So descendant helps us appreciate history's long shadow.
How past generations influence us now offers a broader perspective on identity. We're part of a larger, ongoing story.
Okay, contrasting with biological lineage, we have adoptive,
A beautiful concept.
referring to a child or parent related through adoption. Foster or chosen family conveys similar ideas, emphasizing choice and love.
This word beautifully underscores that family isn't just genetics. It's fundamentally about love, commitment, care.
It highlights the deliberate formation of family bonds.
The nurturing aspects that transcend biology, which raises that key question about the essence of family. Is it blood or bond? Adoption powerfully shows it's the bond.
I think most would agree. Our examples show adoptive parents providing a loving home, stressing nurturing in non-genetic families.
Yeah.
Showing love is the true foundation.
It is. And adoptive siblings, despite different origins, share deeply formative experiences, demonstrating blended family bonds just as strong, maybe stronger, than biological ones.
A testament to chosen connection, intentional love.
And on a practical note, the adoptive process involves thorough checks, legal procedures, ensuring a safe, supportive environment,
So the term celebrates the intentional creation of family.
where love and care are the defining factors. An equally valid, often incredibly strong connection enriches lives, challenges traditional definitions. It's about building a future.
Here's a term reflecting our diverse world, biracial.
Increasingly relevant.
Describe someone representing or involving members of two different races. Mixed race or dual heritage are close alternatives.
This term is crucial for acknowledging, celebrating the rich tapestry of human identity today in our globalized society.
It speaks to individuals navigating multiple cultural identities.
Offering, yes, bringing unique perspectives, experiences, understandings to their families, their communities, a unique blend enriching the collective.
That's an important perspective. Our examples show biracial individuals navigating those identities, highlighting both the challenges, like finding where you fit.
And the immense strengths, drawing from different backgrounds, gaining a broader view.
A biracial couple might celebrate both traditions in their wedding.
Focusing on romantic diversity, the beautiful fusion of their backgrounds, creating something new, vibrant.
Absolutely. And in a broader sense, media representation of biracial families promotes inclusivity.
Relating to societal progress, a broader understanding of identity in our interconnected world. The term helps articulate that beautiful complexity of individual and family heritage, fosters acceptance, celebration of diversity.
Recognizing the contributions of those bridging cultures. Okay, finally for this section, elder.
Carries a lot of weight, this one.
Someone older, particularly in the same family. Senior or preceding are synonyms, but elder feels richer.
The concept of an elder has huge cultural significance, denotes not just age, but often wisdom, experience, deep respect. within families, communities.
Highlights their guidance role.
Exactly. A source of knowledge, stories, traditions passed down. What's insightful is the societal value placed on this position, especially in many traditional cultures.
That reverence for experience is powerful, like the elder brother mentoring younger siblings.
A classic example, guidance roles in families. Responsibility that comes with age, experience.
But it extends beyond family, too.
Oh, yes. Elder members of a community sharing wisdom at gatherings, underscoring societal respect for their knowledge, shaping community decisions, values.
And even in professional life.
Respecting elder colleagues' experience is common practice, acknowledging their expertise, time in the field. So elder isn't just chronological.
It implies influence,
Yeah.
reverence,
And a repository of accrued knowledge benefiting those who follow. Mentors, storytellers, keepers of tradition, someone who has earned their wisdom.
Right, let's delve even deeper now into the quality of relationships, starting with intimate.
Intimate, a profound one.
Describes people having a very close, profoundly personal relationship. Close, personal, confidential. Not just knowing someone, but truly knowing them.
To be intimate signifies that deep level of closeness, where you share vulnerabilities, secrets, a deep understanding of each other's inner worlds.
Goes way beyond familiarity.
Touches on emotional depth, trust, often forged through shared experiences, creating an unbreakable bond, which makes you ask, what facilitates that closeness? How is it maintained?
Time, vulnerability, effort.
Often that combination, yes. Consistent mutual effort.
You've hit the essence there. Our examples show this. An intimate friendship allows for truly honest conversations.
Deep platonic ties, sharing thoughts, feelings without reservation, complete acceptance, safety.
And in romance, intimate partners share vulnerabilities, focusing on that closeness, mutual transparency, building profound trust.
And that connection can define a group too. Think of an intimate circle of trusted friends.
Highlights exclusivity, high degree of confidence.
Exactly. Members feel safe, understood, they truly belong. Intimate portrays relationships with profound mutual understanding, willingness to reveal your true self, a deep reciprocal emotional connection, powerful, often exclusive.
Okay, next. Sisterly
Lovely word.
describes characteristics of a sister or like one, extends beyond biology to a specific supportive bond. Sorrel, or sibling-like, are more formal.
This captures a unique kind of affectionate, supportive, often protective bond. And as you said, it beautifully extends beyond biological sisters.
Speaks to deep empathy, mutual understanding.
A caring spirit mirroring the ideal sisterly relationship. What's fascinating is how it extends beyond literal meaning. Describes powerful female camaraderie, solidarity, women supporting, uplifting each other.
It really does. Our material gives a great example. Her sisterly advice helped a friend through a breakup.
Showing supportive roles, comfort, guidance from someone who genuinely cares, empathizes.
And the broader use. Women forming sisterly bonds in support groups, professional networks.
Extending to non-biological connections, where a similar nurturing spirit develops, fostering shared experience, mutual uplift in challenges.
The sisterly love shone through.
That phrase perfectly emphasizes the emotional warmth, solidarity, understanding often present between sisters, by blood or by choice. A powerful female bond, deep emotional resonance, unwavering support, shared identity, being there for each other.
It's a fantastic term for strong groups is tight-knit.
Yes, conveys unity immediately.
Describes a family or group with strong, friendly relationships. Close-knit or cohesive. A palpable sense of unity, shared identity.
A tight-knit group is characterized by strong internal bonds, profound mutual support, often a deeply shared identity, values, purpose. This collective strength is invaluable, especially in adversity,
Members can rely on each other.
for help, emotional comfort, which raises a question. What are the benefits of such cohesion? Any drawbacks? Benefits often include resilience, efficiency, deep belonging, maybe sometimes exclusivity.
That's a fair point. Our examples show the benefits clearly. The tight-knit community rallying during a flood.
Incredible collective strength, resilience in disaster, everyone pitching in.
Tight-knit families often have shared traditions, focusing on cultural continuity, generational connections, reinforcing belonging, shared history, robust identity.
And in work, tight-knit teams often achieve better results. Strong relationships foster better communication, collaboration, trust, higher productivity, morale.
So while maybe risking insularity,
Predominantly, it highlights the immense benefits of strong, unified connections, the power of solidarity, collective action, Enduring communal strength.
Shifting focus back to origins, ancestry,
Tracing back through time.
the people a person is descended from, their lineage, forebears, roots, tracing back the family tree.
Understanding one's ancestry, it's more than a list of names. It's a profound journey into the past, connecting you to generations before.
Helps form identity, a sense of place.
Gives context to personal history, often a deeper understanding of your own traits. And what's fascinating now is our ability to trace these connections through modern tech, uncovering lost stories.
That quest for roots is powerful. Tracing ancestry can reveal surprising historical figures, forgotten narratives.
Genealogical research, unexpected discoveries reshaping family stories, sense of self.
Cultural festivals often honor diverse ancestry, showcasing celebratory aspects of heritage, reinforcing identity through shared origins, a vibrant connection to a communal past.
A deep connection to who you are, stretching back centuries. And modern ancestry tests connect people to distant relatives globally,
Highlighting technology's role in uncovering family history.
expanding our understanding of global human connections. The term lets us discuss the profound influence of our genetic, historical predecessors on our present identities. Broader perspective on background, lineage.
Okay, distinct from ancestry, the people, is heritage.
Yes, the cultural inheritance.
Encompasses religious or ethnic background, the cultural tapestry passed down. Legacy or tradition are synonyms. What's inherited culturally, not just genetically.
A crucial distinction for C1. While ancestry is the people, heritage is the cultural tapestry they wove. Customs, values, stories, art, practices defining a group.
Enduring legacy.
Influencing personal identity profoundly, often intangibly. Which makes you ask, how do we preserve these invaluable cultural assets for the future in a changing world?
Cultural tapestry. That's lovely. Our examples bring it to life. Preserving heritage sites like ruins or historic buildings.
Educates future generations. Tangible cultural preservation. Physical links to the past.
And personally, your heritage might influence your choice of cuisine.
Directly tying it to identity, daily life. How cultural background shapes preferences, practices, a living legacy.
Definitely. And mixed heritage often enriches family stories.
Emphasizing diversity's benefits within families. Unique perspectives from blending backgrounds, creating a new, vibrant synthesis.
So heritage provides a framework for understanding cultural continuity.
How the past informs identity, individual and collective. Beyond biology, into the richness of cultural inheritance.
Within the grand family tree, branch is very useful.
Helps visualize complexity.
A subdivision, a group of members of an extended family sharing ancestors. An offshoot or family line from a common root.
Incredibly useful for visualizing, discussing complex genealogies, especially in large families. It helps segment vast networks, identify distinct lines of descent from a common point, which might have spread geographically, historically.
Fascinating how these branches spread, leading to diverse family stories.
Variations in lifestyle while sharing a common origin.
That's right. Helps organize those narratives. A family tree might show multiple branches across continents.
Visualizing that genealogical spread, migratory paths over generations.
Distant branches reuniting at annual gatherings, showing reconnection efforts across generations, distances, reinforcing shared origin, belonging, charting those familial pathways.
And within this, each branch might maintain unique customs, traditions, even dialects, highlighting variations within families, even with a common root.
Branch provides a clear mental model then.
For understanding the expansive, often diverse nature of extended families, easier to discuss complex histories, the journeys different lines have taken, a powerful metaphor for connection and divergence.
Okay, brotherhood. Describes the relationship between brothers, but also that broader sense of camaraderie.
Yes, fraternity or sibling bond are close, but brotherhood often feels deeper, almost sacred.
It encompasses a powerful, often lifelong bond.
Characterized by deep loyalty, shared experience, unwavering mutual support. A relationship that can endure significant challenges, constant source of strength, solidarity. And what's fascinating is how it expands beyond blood family.
To describe bonds between unrelated men.
Who share intense experiences or values, like soldiers, teammates.
That expansion is key. The material notes their brotherhood endured through life's ups and downs.
Emphasizing lasting familial ties, unwavering support, unbreakable bond.
But it's not just blood. Sports teams foster a sense of brotherhood.
Through shared goals, triumphs, defeats. extending the concept to non-family groups sharing intense formative experiences, creating deep collective identity.
And formal rituals.
Brotherhood rituals, like in fraternities, can dramatically strengthen connection. Shared practices, oaths, experiences solidifying the bond, reinforcing group identity. It speaks to deep male camaraderie, profound shared identity, unwavering support across contexts, familial to organized groups, powerful unity.
Finally, for this section, clan.
A larger grouping.
A large group of related people, often sharing a common ancestor, strong collective identity. Tribe or kin group are often used interchangeably.
A clan signifies a larger, often historically rooted kin group, shared ancestry, distinct cultural identity, often a recognized leadership structure.
A more extensive form of family.
With its own unique traditions, symbols, history, providing powerful collective identity beyond individual households. Which raises the question, how do these larger groups maintain cohesion, shared purpose over generations?
That's insightful. Historically, Scottish clans have distinct tartans histories.
Relating to specific cultural identities, uniting members across time, distance. Powerful symbol of belonging.
And contemporarily, a clan might gather for the patriarch's birthday.
Large-scale family events reinforcing group solidarity, shared belonging, connecting generations, powerful collective identity giving individuals a place in a larger narrative.
And modern clans.
Intriguingly, modern clans can form around shared interests online, adapting the concept to contemporary communities, shared passions, fandoms, ideologies, creating strong identity-based bonds, even without biology.
So the term helps understand historical and modern kinship.
Emphasizing collective identity, shared lineage, whether ancestral or, sometimes now, virtual, speaks to the fundamental human need to belong to something larger.
All right, let's move into the life cycle of relationships now, including, inevitably, the end of some, starting with breakup.
The cessation of a relationship.
The separation, split, dissolution are synonyms, but breakup often carries that specific emotional weight, especially romantically.
A breakup marks a significant life transition, often involves emotional upheaval, yes, but also potential for profound personal growth, self-discovery.
It's universal, but comes in many forms.
And crucially, not exclusively romantic. What's insightful is that not all breakups are entirely negative. Sometimes they're necessary steps towards something better, a healthier path.
That's a really important perspective. Our examples touch on both sides. The breakup might leave someone reflecting on personal growth,
highlighting the painful aftermath, but also potential positive change, reevaluation.
And it's not just romance. Business breakups, partnerships dissolving,
can lead to new ventures, clearer strategies, more aligned collaborations, applying the term professionally, opportunities for fresh starts.
And mutual breakups
can allow for amicable partings, emphasizing positive endings, continued respect, maybe evolving into friendship. The term captures the end of various associations, wide range of outcomes, sadness, grief, liberation, new possibilities, a pivotal moment.
Earlier we had heir, the legal successor. Let's broaden inheritance now.
Beyond just legal property.
Yes. Refers to what one receives upon death property. Money, but crucially includes other, often intangible, legacies. Bequest, estate are common, but inheritance is wider.
A vital distinction for C1. Legally, inheritance is assets. But the concept profoundly extends to intangible elements, often equally, if not more, valuable in shaping life, identity. Which makes you ask, beyond money, what non-material things do we pass down that truly shape us? How do they manifest?
Fascinating thought. Materially, an inheritance can fund a dream. Start a business, get education.
Showing financial opportunities that change lives, open doors.
But crucially, our cultural inheritance. Stories, values, recipes, traditions, even family humor.
Extending far beyond material goods, a rich tapestry of knowledge, practice passed down, the enduring legacy, tangible and intangible, shaping families, communities profoundly.
And while tax laws affect inheritance distributions.
Touching on legal aspects, complexities of transferring wealth. For C1 learner, understanding that inheritance also encompasses that rich cultural, emotional, legacy values, wisdom, narratives, sometimes even trauma, truly enriches comprehension, makes it more profound than just money. It's the fabric of continuity.
A profoundly significant dynamic. Parenting.
The ultimate relationship, perhaps.
The comprehensive process of raising, taking care of one's child or children. Child rearing or upbringing are great synonyms, captures the lifelong commitment.
Describes one of the most fundamental human responsibilities, relationships, a cornerstone of society. encompasses a vast array of actions, decisions, philosophies, all aimed at guiding, nurturing, protecting, educating the next generation.
And the diversity in approaches is huge.
Across cultures, backgrounds, even within the same society, all ultimately striving for the child's well-being, successful development.
I often think about the different styles. Our examples highlight key aspects. Effective parenting involves setting clear boundaries.
Disciplinary strategies, providing stable, loving structure, helping children grow into responsible, empathetic adults.
And acknowledging challenges. Single parenting often requires incredibly strong support networks.
Highlighting challenges, the vital importance of community aid, extended family. It's a continuous journey of growth, learning for parent and child.
And the discourse around it keeps evolving.
Books on parenting offer diverse philosophies, methods, relating to educational resources, evolving understanding of child development, psychology, neuroscience. The term lets us discuss the complexities, joys, sacrifices, challenges in shaping young lives, societal continuity, individual formation, a dynamic, ever-learning process.
Moving to intensity of feeling. Devotion.
Strong love, unwavering support.
For a person or thing. Dedication, loyalty, commitment are powerful synonyms, conveying profound depth.
Devotion speaks to an unwavering, profound attachment, a deep wellspring of affection, faithfulness, often sacrifice, a powerful emotional state driving consistent support, cherishing, prioritizing another, which makes you ask, how does devotion manifest? What does it look like in action beyond words?
That's a great challenge. What does it look like? Our examples show it. His devotion to his wife, evident in countless daily gestures.
Care, support, profound understanding, romantic faithfulness, consistent attentiveness speaking volumes.
But it extends beyond personal relationships. Devotion to causes, human rights, environment.
Drives activists forward, extending to ideological bonds. Passionate, often self-sacrificing commitment to change.
And parental devotion.
Another powerful manifestation. Shaping children's futures through sacrifice, unwavering care. Parents consistently putting children's needs first. The term devotion captures that depth of unwavering love, steadfast support towards a person, cause, belief, underscoring its profound, often transformative impact, a force for connection, action.
A key ingredient for successful interaction, rapport.
Essential personally and professionally.
A close relationship with good understanding, communication, harmony or mutual understanding, hint at the ease it creates.
Building rapport is absolutely essential for effective human interaction everywhere. It's about establishing connection based on trust, empathy, ease.
Where communication flows freely.
Ideas exchanged comfortably, mutual respect. And what's fascinating is how immediate it can sometimes feel, that click or spark, effortless understanding.
Like a social lubricant, yeah. Examples highlight its broad use. Building rapport with clients boosts sales.
But more than that, fosters long-term relationships, loyalty, built on trust, being understood.
And in education, teachers establishing rapport create better learning environments.
Focusing on dynamics, student engagement leading to better outcomes. It truly is the foundation for effective interaction.
You hit it there. And sometimes instant rapport sparks a lifelong friendship.
Initial connections blossoming into deep bonds, based on immediate understanding, shared wavelength. The term highlights the critical role of mutual understanding, comfortable communication in fostering positive relationships. Fleeting and enduring makes interactions smoother, more meaningful, productive. It's a skill, but also a gift.
An aspirational term speaking to enduring quality. Lifelong.
Lasting the whole of a person's life.
Enduring, permanent, perpetual are strong synonyms conveying steadfastness.
This word powerfully emphasizes the enduring nature of certain commitments, connections, pursuits, suggests profound continuity, steadfastness that withstands time, challenges, which raises the question, what qualities, what efforts enable something to be truly lifelong? What sustains it through decades of change?
That's a deep question about resilience, connection. Our examples suggest answers. Lifelong learning keeps the mind sharp.
Emphasizing continuous education, personal growth throughout existence.
And in relationships, couples vowing lifelong commitment in marriage.
Relating to romantic pledges, unwavering dedication, bedrock of a lasting partnership, often through adaptation, shared purpose, committing to the long haul.
Exactly. And lifelong friends demonstrate this beautifully, supporting each other through major changes, successes, difficulties.
Highlighting enduring platonic ties, incredible adaptability, evolving together while maintaining the core bond. The term lifelong underscores the profound significance of relationships, endeavors that withstand time, demonstrating resilience, deep commitment, often becoming integral to identity, life story, a testament to human connection.
Now, a more colloquial, often harsh term for ending things. To dump.
Ah, yes, carries a sharp edge.
Ending a romantic relationship, often unexpectedly or unfairly, leaving the other person feeling discarded. To jilt. To break up with are accurate, but to dump feels harsher.
This verb describes an abrupt, sometimes insensitive, typically unilateral termination, often implying lack of consideration for the other's feelings. Carries specific emotional weight due to its one-sided, swift nature, often leaving the dumpee shocked, hurt, discarded. Highlights a power imbalance.
That emotional impact is key. Examples show it. He decided to dump her via text.
Hurtful, illustrating abrupt, impersonal, insensitive endings lacking respect.
But it can also be empowering. After reflection, she chose to dump the toxic partner.
Showcasing a courageous move towards self-preservation, prioritizing well-being over an unhealthy dynamic.
And friends often advise against dumping someone impulsively.
Focusing on relational advice. Importance of thoughtful consideration for the impact, long-term consequences. The term to dump highlights a particular, often regrettable way relationships end, underscoring emotional impact, power dynamics, and such a sudden, often callous termination. A word with sharp implications.
Finally, let's revisit mate, but specifically romantically. Different from buddy or pal.
Yes, the partner context.
Denotes a romantic or sexual partner, especially long-term, committed. Spouse, partner, significant other fit, but mate feels more fundamental, primal.
In this context, mate carries strong implication of deep, committed partnership, often with underlying biological or instinctual resonance, speaks to the fundamental human drive for connection, companionship. Search for a compatible life partner. What's fascinating is its use in both human and animal contexts, highlighting a universal drive for pairing.
That deep resonance is interesting. Examples show its use, introducing her mate at the family gathering as her future husband.
Denoting serious romantic commitment, signaling a profound long-term relationship.
And the animal comparison. Mates displaying protective behaviors.
Highlighting deep instincts, primal bond of partnership, procreation.
From a human view, finding a compatible mate often requires shared values, interests.
Life goals, too, discussing relationship compatibility, crucial for long-term success, mutual happiness. This iteration of mate unequivocally emphasizes a profound, often lifelong romantic partnership, a pivotal relationship shaping one's future, a deep, enduring bond. Hashtag tag outro.
Wow. What an absolutely incredible journey through the linguistic landscape of human connection.
It really was quite a tour.
We've navigated everything from, the fleeting connection of an acquaintance to the profound commitment of a lifelong mate. Explored the immediate support of a buddy and delved into the historical depth of ancestry. These 35 CO1 level words, they truly offer you the tools to articulate the intricate nuances, make your English more vibrant, more precise.
That's right. And the ability to distinguish between these terms with such clarity. It allows you not just to describe, but to really understand the dynamics, the emotions, the structures that bind us together.
It's a testament to language's power.
Deepening our grasp of the human experience. If we connect this to the bigger picture, mastering this vocabulary isn't just about sounding more sophisticated.
No.
It's about perceiving the world and your place within its complex web of relationships with far greater insight and empathy.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener, as you navigate your own connections? Well, consider how these words can help you articulate the richness, the complexity of your world.
Both internally in your thoughts and externally in conversations.
Which terms resonated most with your own experiences, and how will you, weave them into your next conversation or reflection?
Yeah.
To express something truly profound.
A great challenge.
We sincerely hope this deep dive has been incredibly valuable for your English listening practice and vocabulary expansion.
Hope you found it useful.
If you did find this helpful, engaging, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Learn English Lab YouTube channel.
Your support really helps us create more content like this.
Helping learners like you all around the world. Until next time, keep connecting through language.
And keep diving deep.